Welcome to my series of short videos. A lot of the snow is cleared out. It's a little sunny today. It looks beautiful out there. And what we're going to do, we're going to do a little bit of art. We're going to go on an adventure and we're going to meet some bunnies and birds. So click your seatbelt, drink a big glass of water, and hold on tight for this nice, slow ride. I always like to keep a couple projects going. It keeps the creativity flowing and it pushes me to finish my projects. But some projects require more drying time and can't be worked on immediately. So I must fill up my time with another project. So this makes sense after many years, of working to have multiple things going on. So one of the things I decided to do was to kind of express myself in a little bit of a different way with a magazine collage. But then I thought, oh wait, what if I make a magazine collage maze? So that's what I did here. And this took a long time to put together. I actually watched all of the Rocky movies and the documentary Kai, the axe-wielding hitchhiker, which was really great. And I incorporated those into my collage here. You'll see some boxing gloves and a hatchet. So I always like to represent something that's going on in the past, the present, and the future into a lot of my little art pieces. So that was the present version of that art piece. I gave myself a rule to only use the pile of magazines that I had, and they were my grandmother's magazines. So there are a lot of house and beautiful and stuff like that, maybe some cooking and little magazines like that. So that's where I got my supply from. And I also made these little doors that open. There were so many fun little ideas in here. And to incorporate the maze, what I did is I cut out tiny little pieces of glow-in-the-dark stickers, and I made a path on the maze so you can see the right path when you put them in a dark space, and it'll glow and show you. So I will show that at the end of this video. I just used some double-sided tape to hold all my pieces down and a little bit of white glue here and there on pieces that just kind of needed it. So you can see the boxing gloves at the top and the hatchet. So it's all starting to come together. It's so much fun. It was a great project, just something to free your mind and not really have to think of anything and just put your thoughts down.
It's an impossible task to film this in the dark and show you the glow in the dark. It just won't happen no matter what I did. But here's the maze path. You start at the start and you come down. And what it is every connecting section will lead you on the path down. So you go across, going across here, up the flamingo, to the horses, all the way up past the bird, gone down, down, down. Over here it says follow. You come on through to the little carrot cake, and we're at the end of the trail. I don't know, did I show you all these? This is science. That's politics. Was this the wildlife? Bacon is wild. Ooh, a black broom. And what's the last thing over here? This little door. Cheerful and a hammer. Ding! We're in the Yakima Nation Reservation right now, headed to Fort Simcoe. Hopefully it's open. It's late January. I feel like that Nick Johnson guy. He travels around America and he films the good and the bad and the ugly of America. He just turns his camera back and forth and he talks as he goes. Here we go. I think we can zoom in here. So beautiful. I can't see Mount Rainier. We're just too low in this valley. Extremely fertile lands out here. There's lots of crops being grown, hops, probably apples and pears, a lot of alfalfa. Can't really think of anything else you're growing out here in mass amounts.
They're doing wine out here now.
Yeah, the hops, isn't it? No, wine is grapes, sorry. Grapes too. This is really pretty with that little farm in the mountain right there.
Yeah.
Clouds are perfect today. So even if we you don't make it to Fort Simcoe, the adventure is just as fun. So a lot of the farmland is now behind us and we're in the sagebrush. There's still houses sparsely out here. And like I said, there's a town out here actually called White Swan. Are we gonna see White Swan? Are we gonna drive through it? Or is it off the road? Because I noticed there were some signs saying there were some churches over on this side. When I videotaped it, it was like desolate desert land forever here. Well, I love to see people picking up their garbage. It's really cool. I hope I got that camera of it. I am also a garbage picker-upper. Gotta buy some more abandoned. I want to take some more footage of some of these cool abandoned places out here. So cool. Bye. I wouldn't think you would see anything out here, but so far we've come across some pretty large structures and buildings. Like there's a huge log church behind us. Maybe we'll catch that on the way back around. But yeah. Close for the season. Well, it's a good thing we left a Discovery Pass in the other car anyway. Well, the fort's closed, of course, this season. But I still feel I got some great footage. We'll put this together and make something out of the video. Back down this long, desolate road. Back to civilization, maybe? Well, that would be a boring diorama. Just a chimney and a foundation. I don't know. So we tried to go to Fort Simcoe today and it was closed. And that's the recap of our adventure. Right, lady? I love bunnies and birds, yeah, yeah. I like bunnies and birds, yeah. They're living like a family out in the middle of the desert. They're eating all the bird food. Bunnies and birds living together out in the desert like a family. Bunnies and birds. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Unclick your seatbelt, drink another big glass of water, and go outside and have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye.